Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be trying out horses. I'm looking for a horse that's a little bit younger than the horse I currently ride, because she's getting a little bit too old for jumping. I am looking for a horse that can ride both English and Western. So I did film this video with two parts, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get right into the video. So the first horse here, her name is Freedom. She is a Arabian cross, and I did look at this ad and I thought, oh my gosh, she might be really good because she's young and at the point, a good age that I want my jumping horse to be. And the fact that she could do cross country and just regular show jumping is also a really nice thing. So I'm gonna go try her out first. When I got there, she was not tagged up, which I thought was really nice, just so I could see how she was on the ground. I did continue to get her tagged up a little bit off camera, just so she wasn't freaked out on how huge this thing was. She was amazing with saddling, and especially with her legs, and her bridle was just impeccable. When we got to the arena, she was very calm while I positioned my feet correctly in the stirrups and adjusted them to my height. And we started off with warm-up, which I just did some flat work, like walking and trotting and cantering, along with some curls and all gaits. I did not include all of it, but she was just amazing and very smooth with this. I really enjoyed riding her, and yeah. I did some cross country with her as well off camera, but we did kind of just work on regular jumping, and she was very light on her feet, which I very appreciated, and she listened to every command, which I also loved. She's definitely an amazing choice. This next horse was named Snowman, and I fell in love with him the moment I saw this ad. He just seemed to be like an amazing horse and seemed just perfect for me. Pretty young, he's also pretty big, which I do like. I do love the bigger horses just because I feel more excited on them, especially because there's a bigger chance of getting hurt. And so he jumped very high, which I also appreciated, and I was just so excited to go see him. When I got there again, he was not tagged up, which I very loved, just because I like to see how they are on the ground and how they behave well, so I really appreciated that. And I will again kind of skip forward because you already know. I'm going to just tag him, and yeah. Again, with tagging up, he was an absolute sweetie. He listened to everything. I did not go with the bridle this time just because, again, didn't want him to freak out, but he was amazing with everything. Now, the barn that he was at, it's very popular, so there's lots of people and other horses, which he handled really nicely. He was perfectly trained, especially on ground, and I already fell in love with him. Now again, I'm not going to include the full warm-up, but I will kind of foreshadow here a little bit. I just felt so comfortable in him already, and I felt like he knew me and I knew him for our whole lives. Now, he was really well with when they were setting up the jumps while we were doing this, and he just handled it really nicely. He's very smooth and did really well on the cones that were coming up here, and I just loved it. Here's that walk to canter transition that I just wanted to include, and after this we did start jumping, and when they said that he could jump high, I definitely underestimated on how high. These jumps are bigger than him, but yeah, he went over them with ease. This part is neat to include because it was amazing, and he did just so well. Next horse is named Duchess, and her ad just seemed really nice, and she was a Western and English horse, even though I mostly used her for Western, and I just thought she seemed amazing, especially with her age, and her height also seemed really nice. Now when we got there, she was already tacked up, which I thought was fine, because I do like seeing them on the ground, and we did warm up outside the arena just because people were using it, and she was really well. She was very forward, and I really enjoyed that. I ran her twice with barrels, and I did jump, but I would not use her for jumping just because she was heavy on her feet, but with barrels she was amazing. Here's little clips from jumping, and she was very fun too, but as you can see, she just didn't seem right. So this was the last horse, and I did really like the way he looked and how he seemed in his ad, even though it was very red flag with Western jumping and all the spelling typos, but I thought I might as well just go see him. Now when I got there again, he was already tacked up, and I did not include much of him because I just felt so unsafe around him and on him that I decided not to include the jump at all. I only got to jump once, and this was just a terrifying experience. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for the outro I did want to just show a lesson I had on the first day, which is why you did see me in different clothing on the second day of trying the last two horses. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one.